Hi everyone, I'm Apollonia Ponti, your dating and relationship coach, founder of ApolloniaPonti.com, and welcome to today's video. I'm so happy you're here, and if this is your first time visiting, welcome. I am your dating coach for you men to go confidently in the direction to build confidence and master your attraction skills when it comes to dating and your relationships. And this topic is pretty serious. We're going to talk about how to let go of a toxic relationship. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Almost everybody that I've come in contact with has encountered some type of toxicity in their life. It could be in a relationship, a family member, a friend, or some trauma that has happened to them in the past. So understand before I get into this is that you are not alone when it comes to this. There's been so many wonderful, beautiful, powerful people that have been able to get out of toxic relationships and been able to influence their lives for the better. And I say this because when you're in a toxic relationship, most of the time you're thinking, I'm here, I'm below, I'm down, I'm not good enough. Why am I attracting these people? And we are our own worst critics. So I want to tell you openly that you are not the only person that has been in a toxic relationship. And if you want to get out of this toxic relationship, I hope these tools can help you. I've had my experience with toxic relationships, and I'm speaking not only from my heart, my personal situations, but also clients that I've worked with, studies that I've done, seminars that I've done, workshops that I've done one-on-one with men and women in toxic relationships. And I have worked with men and women that have suffered from physical, verbal, and mental abuse. So I want to expand on that because I want to tell you that there's more knowledge than just a coach here. And this is a video that I'm providing for you to help you give those tools. Now, I'm going to break down, before I give you some tips on how to get out of this, I'm going to break down some defined answers of what you're looking for in regards to a toxic relationship. Typically, toxic relationships start because of trauma that has happened in the past. Maybe your partner has suffered from something in his childhood, and this was a trauma that he's inherited and that he hasn't worked out of his system. Basically, he's still living in the attachment, in the victim mode, and he is just mirroring what he knows onto you, or she is just mirroring, what she knows onto you. So this is when toxic relations happen, abuse typically, and lies and cheating and things like that, is because typically when someone is doing these forms and you're both in a relationship, there's not a lot of self-love for you, the viewer that is watching, and also the person that you're in the relationship with. Because this is what I talk about a lot, is people are not good at being alone and loving themselves. This is where the true love comes from, is loving yourself alone internally, and then that's when you can gravitate and have that healthy balance of a relationship when you are okay with that. So that is the missing element sometimes, is we go on and we attach and we seek validation from other individuals because we hope that we're going to be loved and it's going to cure our pain. But in hindsight, for things to be cured, you have to turn within, and you're the only person that can do that, not someone else. Toxic relationships can be so mentally destructive because of the fact that you want to help this person. You want to help them grow. You want to support them because you were taught in a partnership, support is the key. And if you leave this person, then you are not a good person. So there's a lot of guilt, and I get it, around toxic relationships and also letting go of this toxic relationship. And I completely understand. But here's the thing, is putting yourself first is going to be the key through all of this. And lastly, toxic people can be very hard to leave. And a lot of people don't understand this either because they just don't look at it from this side that you're in right now. And it's because they put a lot of stress on you leaving. Like either they'll hurt themselves if they leave, or they won't be okay without you, or they'll kill themselves if they leave you, or, there's a lot of shame behind you making this decision. And they make you feel as though you have their life in their hands, and whatever you do is going to destruct them. So they consciously make you aware that your decision is going to influence them no matter what. So not only are you trying to make a decision mentally, consciously for yourself, but you're like, okay, it's not even about me anymore, it's about this person. But here's the thing, it always has to be about you no matter what relationship you're in. This is how you thrive in relationships, is when you continue to put yourself first and you challenge your partner to show up, obviously in respectful and healthy ways. And now let's go into the tips. Tip number 1 is you have to be willing to leave this person. No one is going to tell you when to leave this person. It has to be a decision that you make. Your mother, your father, your friends are all telling you probably to leave this person. And that will not alter your decision. It will just add stress to the situation. You are the only person that can make that decision. When you are ready, that's the time. A lot of times people leave toxic relationships, end up saying, I don't even know how I left. Something just came over me. And that is something that can happen to you. Tip number 2 is they say that they love me, so I shouldn't leave them. If I love them, that means that I should stay and wait this out. Not if you're in a toxic relationship and you're being disrespected. This is where it all goes wrong, is when you sacrifice your own being for someone else to accept your love, or for you to accept their love. You shouldn't sacrifice your own one self for anybody else than maybe your higher power. For example, for me, it's God. So I'm not trying to get religious on you by any means, but what I mean is, like, you shouldn't sacrifice yourself for anybody else except whoever it is that you believe in, even if it's just you. It comes down to your soul. It comes down to you. Tip number 3 is understand that this process is not easy. This is not a process where you can just take a magic wand and say, okay, I'm done. You're going to go through anger. You're going to go through pain. You're going to go through loneliness. You're going to go through emotions, sadness, everything. But as long as you sit in these emotions and you handle them one-on-one, I can guarantee you that if you make the decision to leave this toxic relationship, the first couple weeks and months will be the hardest for you, but you, as time goes on, you will heal from this. I want to leave you with this as well. Once you make this decision to leave this person, I want you to ask yourself, when you're going through these pains, these questions. Why do you love this person? And it can't be surface level things like, because he loves me. No, what does she offer you in your life? And lastly, another question is, what do you love about yourself when you're with this person? And lastly, another question is, how can you put yourself first, and how were you not putting yourself first in this relationship? I hope this helps. And if you are going through this period right now and you are needing some guidance and you're needing some help, please feel free to contact me. I'll put the link to my coaching sessions below in the description box, so you can reach out to me and we can do a one-on-one session as I can help you through this. And I know it is a difficult moment if this is something that has impacted you. If you know someone that is going through this and you feel like they can benefit from this video, please take the time to share this video with them. As always, I'll see you again in the next video. And remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.